Hey friends, it's Chris Can Catan, and let's play another game of the Settlers of Catan on Catan Universe. We're here in the third position playing as red, and let's take a look at this board. All right, well, got a wheat problem here. 2 and a 12, and then 8 pips. So only 10 pips of wheat. Pretty low, pretty low. Interesting board. The wood appears on the top. Yeah, 10-5-9. Kind of hard to disagree with that. I think we're gonna have to get some wheat here. We may be in a position where we pun ore. I'm not sure yet. We could maybe get some ore this way. 6-5-12 point down here. That could be a possibility. I could maybe see 8-4-3 6-5-12. That could work. But we gotta be a little careful because it depends really what gets picked here. So we got to make sure we get some of this wheat somewhere, and maybe we'll be in a decent position to get some. It kind of depends what blue's gonna do, but that seems kind of interesting to me. The wood port here could be pretty useful as well. We'll see. Could do that maybe. Oh, but they take this. Okay, not unexpected. Not unexpected. Do we want to go heavy wood? Yeah, interesting. Or do we want to go for this ore here? I don't mind the ore. This is probably going to get hit a ton. This 8-4-10 spot. I guess the good news about it, we could force their hand, take the 8-4-3 instead of the 8-4-10. Could do that. Get our pick of the ports, and then if he really wants to go wood port, he can. Or do I just want to throw a grenade and just put it right in the middle? Gonna have to decide here. Not an easy choice. I don't. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this choice. We're gonna go with this choice. I could have gone 8-4-10 here. I like the two different port selections. And the other thing this does, it potentially opens up this 8-10 for somebody. So maybe this gets shared, which is the worst thing in the world to me. So we'll see. Always a little bit of a risk though, because it's not like the strongest spot here. Yeah. All right. So they take that, and that's okay. That's okay. That means they probably go 8-5-10, which again isn't that surprising that they wanted to do that. It was a risk. I figured somebody would do it, but it really the only person who would have done it would have been them. So that's kind of the interesting piece of that. Now that does put me in a little bit more of a bind. Um, Honestly, the right move here might be the 5-4-11, just because it's a lot less likely to be blocked. The problem is, let me see. This is what? 4-7-9. This is 8 pips. I mean, this is way better. It's 8-4-10. Be able to move. The problem is, again, we just don't have the resources. So, yeah, I think blue here is going to get the best. Maybe we should have just taken like the grenade right in the middle. I don't really like our setup. I really don't. And that's probably just me saying I'm overreacting, but yeah, it is a little concerning. At least we could do is clog up this part of the board, which maybe is the right thing to do. Um do I go 5-4-11 here? Do I go 9-3? Interesting. Gotta decide. I'm gonna go 9-3-11. I don't love this, but we're gonna go with that. The reason is we could potentially get down here, could potentially get here. We get a little tick of brick it's a pretty weak position, I think we're in. And that's my fault taking this gamble. I was like, well, if they decide to do it, because here's the thing, they also very well could have gone like 6-4-3, 5-10-9, and done this. That would have been really strong. I could have done that too. And now it's just a matter of like eating up everything else, right? Like, does this guy go here or here? I think we're gonna see. I'm hoping he goes here and goes to the ports because then he has expansions. I think this would be a better play for our friend down here, or he goes down here. Maybe he does something really oddballish like on the 10-8. But I decided to take this risk because if I can get to this 11-4-5 spot, I feel a lot better. And they do. Okay, good. So at least our board position here made it so that these guys go away from us. So I like that. All in favor of that. So I'll happily take that. We get another sheep here. But we're in a tough spot. We're in a really tough spot. We either need to double this or get down to this 5-4-11 and really have a chance. Now, I am wondering, I'm going to buy a card here. I'm going to buy a card because maybe we get a road builder or a year plenty. We don't. We get a knight. That's okay. Because I think we kind of have to take risks. We're going to have to be a little bit more aggressive this game. Going to have to get some trades because we have the worst board position. It's our own fault. Own fault. So we win this one. We win this one. It's going to be... We're going to have to make it work. We're going to have to make this work. So let's see. Let's see. This is going to be interesting. Again, just my bad. Too risky. Would I have liked it better if I went 8-4-10? Yeah, I don't know. I think I probably should have seeded this, to tell you the truth. I think I probably should have seeded this. And by that I mean like I probably should have gone like 5-10-9, maybe. I think I should have placed up here first, is my point. Wow, already a city. Not good. Well, I'm gonna have to get this wheat blocked, that's for sure. Otherwise, this is gonna get a little out of hand pretty quickly. I have another card in hand. That's good. He's turning around. Okay. Another 8. I'm gonna just keep holding for now. We're gonna keep an eye on this gray guy. If this 9 or this 5 hits, we'll go after that. There we go. Because we really cannot afford to have gray come in here and start busting us up. 7. Okay, well that's very nice of gray. Yeah, well, I think we got to go hunting. You kidding me? This dude, we're not gonna let that stand. We're going after him. I'm gonna hit him on the. Gonna hit him on the 5 here. We get it. Perfect. And we block it. Perfect. Okay, I'm actually gonna take this city. Yeah, we can't let that guy run roughshod over us. No way. Okay, well, this is a little bit better now because now we got the city in place. That helps us out a lot. Hmm. I probably should have done that trade. I probably should have done that trade. I hesitated. I thought about it. I'll think about it a little too long. That's part of the problem with Catan Universe sometimes. No, it's not a problem with the game. It's just that it's a lot more fast. There's no talking. So he's getting a card now, which kind of sucks. Okay, we're lucky he takes a sheep, and that's it. It's unfortunate, but is what it is. Did we get a 7 here? 6. Okay. I have no cards, so what do we want to do? I'm gonna risk getting here first. I think that's worth our time. So let me go here. Now it's a little bit of a risk. If this is a road builder, say, you know, he can just come in here and plow us, and we'll see. So he might have that. It's a possibility. Got a lot of sheep, and so we'll see. He didn't play anything, so that leads me to believe it's probably a knight. Because why move it? Making some risky moves here, folks. But yeah, this 5-4-11 would be a big deal if we can get that. Ports for wood. Okay. So he's got 2 wood now. So he's just looking for expansion. So that's probably not a road builder because there's no reason for him to go port for another wood there if he already had a road builder. No reason. Okay, we'll happily take that, put on the 5, and we'll pass. I need some of our numbers to start rolling. We have not had a lot going on here. Sure. Oh, really? Wow. I'm a little surprised he did that. I don't know why he would give that to Gray instead of me. Oh, I did not like that at all. That's so big for Gray. All right, well, doesn't matter. Would have lost it anyway. All right, well, no one's got any cards except for blue. So maybe on the 8. Yeah. That's no cards. Yeah, there you go. That's kind of funny. Don't see that too often, where really only one player has cards. Now this is going to be interesting with this wood port here. I think this, yeah, it's interesting because he's got an expansion spot. He's down with wheat still. Man, making me have some regret not putting it on the 8-4-3 or 8-4-10 now. And a 5. Oh no, this is getting out of hand. No cards. Oh boy, guys. Yeah, we screwed up. Screwed up. Where does it go? Well, it's not going to hit us. That's good. So it's probably going to be the 5. Yep. Um, man, purple might have this game. I think I probably should have just gone Woodport here because now he's going to connect. All right, we get a wood finally. That's good. I think our setup's just too slow. That's the problem. Just too slow. And so we're like crawling along. We really need a lot more to go down. Like, that's good. We're finally getting some of these rolls our way, which I like. Um, I'm gonna hit here. I'm gonna hit purple. Get a wood. Okay. Hit some both. Blue's not as big of a deal though. Yeah. I mean, it's really between these two jokers. I think at this point, blue's in a pretty bad spot too. But at least I've got a city, right? At least I've got a city. We blocked that one. That's good. So the city is very helpful. Obviously. Who knows? Maybe we get 11. We can start getting some cards. We still have potential here to win with the card game. I mean, again, it's still anybody's game. So if we're going to win this, it's likely going to be a result of cards. Maybe there's a trade to be had. Another 5. Can we do a brick for a wood? Let's see. I doubt we'll get this, but you never know. I would even offer a wheat for a brick. There is one. What about a sheep for a wood? Oh, shoot. Look for wheat. Give me some. Give me some. Wood for 2 wheat. Yeah, I'll take that. How about this? I'll do that. Blue offered it. No. I'll hold. I'll take the 2 cards. We help him out. We get double wheat. I'm always fine getting more wheat. He does put us at 7. Oh, okay. Well. And again, if we don't 7 out, we're in really good shape. Because now we've got to settle here. Interesting. We got some choices to make. Do I road settle here or is this better? I kind of think we should still go to our original plan. Go this way. Man, those threes, it's making me wonder. And I think we still have it even if we 7 out because we just discard like 5 wheat and an ore. We'll still be okay. Not ideal, but or do we start upping on this? I don't know. Yeah, I got wheat to play with, so we'll see. Maybe we can get some wheat trades. They're 9. Man, we get so much wheat, it's like ridiculous. Maybe we actually do go here, depending on what this roll is. Let's go see. We've got so many cards. 4. Okay, I think that actually changes the calculus for us. Because I think we just go here now. We can 3 for 1. Yeah. Go there. Which I do like. And then you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get a card. Can I do, say, this for this? It's, maybe you disagree with that. I don't know. I'm going to take the card here, just empty my hand. Take that. This puts us in a good position, though. That's nice. Anyone else it does? It even puts us in contention for the road. It's still like a weird possibility. Now, again, maybe we should have taken the space. What I think is good is no one. It's going to be really hard for anybody to get here, and I think the 3 for 1 port is just the better value at that point. But we'll see here. That could have been a huge mistake. Not getting all these extra resources. So we'll see. We only have 2 cards. Because not too much has changed for me. I think it goes on the 9, which is unfortunate, but I think that's probably where it goes. Yeah. Oh, it's me. Oh, well, okay. I get it. Just gotta hope that 9 doesn't hit again. So the other problem is we're kind of like in a rock and a hard place because he's our competition for cards. This guy is our competition for the road. I mean, he's got a ton of wood. Interesting. Yeah, do we want guaranteed wood or do we want to try to get some wheat here? I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna hit the 5. No, I'm gonna hit the 9. Get the wheat. Roll. 11. 11 doesn't do that much good. It really just helps him. Anybody need a sheep for an ore? Let's see. I'll do what I can here. Sheep, not too popular. All right, it's a little unfortunate. A little unfortunate that 11 roll rolls. Oh, shit, 5. Yeah, kind of a bummer. Kind of a bummer there. 3's big, We have a settle in hand. But again, does he have like a road builder here plenty? Who knows? It's very worrisome, right? If he's got the right mix of cards, you just come in here and steal this. Thankfully, I think he's just got a ton of wheat more. So his best play is probably buy another card and or um, take the third city, which he would need anyway. And we're in kind of an interesting spot because what is this? No, that's an Ormana waiting to happen. That is a dirty mono waiting to happen on the Or. A long pause. Yeah, okay. He's got a mono. No, I'm not doing that. He might be taking too long here though. Okay, yeah, he just built the city, and I think that's probably what he has to do. He's got a mono. He would have moved this if he had a knight. He does not. There's those little tells on the game, right? I mean, if you're offering that trade for Or, you've got to play. It's just the way it is. Um, any wood trade here, we basically take. Ah, he does 2 for 1. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what we get. 9. Anybody got a sheep for a wood? Can I get for this? How about want to be generous here. Hmm. Do I take the city? Do I take the cards? I'm going to take the cards. That's huge. Good. That makes it so I feel a lot better. All right, we have the army in hand, and I got a year of planning, and I still got 3 resources to boot. So okay, good. All right, we're in okay shape here. We're in okay shape. I will take that deal. Now it's a 1 for 1. I didn't have to take that. I will take it. Now, unless he comes and plows me. Oh, he might have a wood mono too. We'll see. I think he's got a wood mono. I think there's 2 monos out there. I think he's got a mono, and I think Gray's got one. Shoot. It's unfortunate. Yeah, he's trying to dirty mono here, I think. Oh no, he doesn't. Never mind. All right. Ooh. But again, he's either got a VP in there. Man, this is getting dangerous. What do you do here? What do you do here? Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. Where is this going? Oh no, the road builder, and he's gonna plow me on the 4-5. I mean, he's got something that's not a knight, right? The question is, what is that thing? Oh, no. Okay, doesn't knight. Okay, okay. Keeping the road intact. Nice. 9. It's a big deal. I have no incentive to play the knight just yet. We got to be careful here. Like this dude, like I think that's a good block because if this is a victory point, right? All he needs is the road and a settle. He's got it. So this is really getting interesting. Another 9. Yikes. I do... Put this. No? Okay. I thought maybe, never know. Take the subtle here. What do we want to do? Problem is my options are a little limited, and I kind of need to play things if we're gonna have. Where can I go? This is the problem. We're either fighting on the road or we're fighting elsewhere. I think I'm gonna play the knight. Let's play the knight. I'm gonna put it on the 5. We get a wheat. Shoot. All right, that's okay. I think that's okay. He didn't get his brick. We have so much wheat, it's like ridiculous. Um, so now, it's a wonder, does gray wheat mono? Okay, well, buy wheat becomes less of a problem. On the 10. Okay. Again, what does he do? There's no real expansion spots left except for him. Yeah, he's got that. All right. But how do we win? We need the road. Okay, we need a city and then we need the road. Simple as that. And we have potential to do this, right? It is there for us if we can take it. It's gonna take some work, but like we have options. Need an 8. 3 is also okay. That another thing we could do is potentially get let me think. Can I do this? All right, we gotta make some choices here. I think we could try to pull for it. We go or wood here. I'm gonna go or actually. Let's city card. Well, we're at 9. Okay. Should have done the reverse, by the way. I should have done, yeah. But it doesn't matter because now by doing that with the card, we don't need the road, right? Exactly. He sees it. We don't need the road, potentially. All we really need is the city. But the problem is, yeah, easier said than done. If we get a 4 and like a 9, we win. We have winning rolls. We're at 9. We're at a hard 9. I don't think anyone's catching us on the army. There's the mono for what? Wheat mono. Okay. Again, that's okay. I don't 100% need that. We knew we had a mono. There it is. Right. He's gonna try to catch us on the cards. It's probably gonna be too late though. Too late on the army. 10. It's unfortunate because can't do much with that. All right. And the longer this road goes, the less likely it is I'm going to get it. Okay. I kind of need him to maintain the road. So I'm going to hit. Tough choice. At the 6 here. Sure, let's build a road. Why not? 11's a nice roll. Again, it's another road. Like, I got other ways to win, right? So we'll see. 9 and 8 wins the game. All of a sudden, I'm probably in the best position to win. But it does depend. I mean, this guy's got a ton of cards. For all we know, he's got 2 victory points. And okay, you're plenty. Gonna just settle. Maybe another card or a city or a settle. Who knows? I mean, Gray could maybe win. I don't think he could win here, but he could win pretty soon. Yeah, if he's going for cards. But again, the fact that he didn't get a knight, didn't play a knight, is good for me. Just trying to win with BPs. Yeah. 8's big. Another road. All right. Depends on what the rolls are here. We could win. 4. That's the game because we can just city. Guaranteed. Can we do anything more dramatic? Let's see. We can build 3 roads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not hallucinating? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 roads. Yeah, we're gonna do that. More dramatic. Road, road, road. With the 11-point win. How about that? Well, bad board position, but it didn't matter. You know, even though we picked kind of a tough board position there, we did some things right. We did some really, really good things right. 1358, 1269. Here we go. Yeah, the 3 knights. We were smart playing the cards. I mean, we made a lot of mistakes this game. It still pulled it off. 2 trades, 2 cities, 4 settles, robbed 4 times. There's actually a lot of parity there in terms of the robs. You know, we had just enough 3s at the right times, just enough 4s at the right times. You know, it worked out. We didn't work on those 5s, but the 10s, geez, those are pretty good. Yeah, what an interesting game. That was one of the more interesting games we've had. It's funny because we literally had the double play. This guy should have just owned the road, and they just didn't because you know some of the rolls didn't have it at the right time. Blue we kind of was going to be a threat. Gray a little too slow. And you know we just did the right things. We had the right mix of rolls, just enough. I think the best thing I did though was this 9-3-11. Even though it was a weak board position, what it did was it forced blue and gray to go where I wanted them to go, right? Like by going here, what does blue do? Blue is already in a great position on the 8-4-3. Now they got a little unlucky in that, you know, that happened, but it's unfortunate for them because this was originally what I was thinking, and it turned out to actually be probably the weakest position on the board, which is interesting. But then also by going here, gray has a choice, right? Does gray go here or here, here, or like, I don't know, somewhere else? And to me, it's pretty obvious gray goes here because they double their ore, they get their brick. They don't have any wood, but they get better numbers, right? They already have wheat. It gives them more expansion positions. So it just made more sense. So yeah, really interesting. Really good game. Interesting game. Yeah. Love this one. So hey, thanks for watching. See you next time.